Thank you very much. We'll go back now to place 6, and we'll start with Mr. Greenberg on this question. With the influx of recent rains and flooding of the Lake Rockwall Estates area and its residents, in your opinion, what financial and other resources are needed to properly meet the needs of these affected residents, and what can the City Council and City of Rockwall do in that situation?
This is again, another very complex answer, and I will openly say right now that there is a lot of research that as I started running that I've been working through, and at this time I wouldn't say that I have the perfect solution that I could give everybody. I'm of course committed to finding out those solutions and working with the different entities involved. From my understanding, it's not just a one group of people would make a decision. It's a multiple groups of people all have to be on board. They all have to have a similar idea of what's going to be the most effective way to solve that. One thing that I'm thrilled with is how our community steps in to support the people in Lake Rockwall Estates, and I think that would be something that if we can't seem to figure out a quick solution as a city council, then we need to do whatever we can with our city services that can go in and help out those residents. But again, to stop it from happening in the future or to fix the problems long term, I would need to do a little bit more and understand from the different entities involved how we go about making that happen.
All right. Thank you, sir. Mr. Trowbridge.
Lake Rockwall Estates was originally developed as a private development. It was done to benefit a company that's job was to put houses in, charge them water, and then make money on that water over a long period of time. It was built in an unincorporated part of Rockwall County for a long period of time. And hats off to somebody filing saying, this is our community, we're going to take it in, and it was annexed. Right after annexation, our city then started providing water service to these people, giving them the kind of economic relief that these people did to be a part of our city, and going from there. Because it was developed without any sort of long-term vision, guidelines, or expertise, let's be frank, a lot of these houses were not built to code that would be in existence today in our city. But now that we've annexed, this is our city. And there's a lot of issues that involve the water, which is not necessarily contained and controlled by the city itself, but by other outside agencies, but the citizens of Rockwall that are affected by the failures of that water to be contained. Let's just be blunt. These homes were built, some of these homes were built in flood or right at the flood line. So I know that the city is already working on it, and it's an amazing thing because it does exactly what Mr. Greenberg said. You have to work with both state, the Corps, and others to be able to understand what it is. And what we need to do is have these citizens have a viable option. And the viable option could be city improvements that prevent the floodings from happening into the future. It could be relocating these customers. I do know now the city is already working on that and working through that. And my experience with working in real estate gets me the opportunity to be able to be a part of that and find a solution for these people in the future.
Right. Thank you, sir.